I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
Hello. I have a crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you
Sup?
okay?
Never better.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Piece of
After
cake.
what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Why is Johan here?
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
Crooked man, I'm watching you.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily!
was my
Where the
sister.
fuck do you get
what about
off?
Faith?
You think you have the right to just do this to
everything you
people?
said.
You're a fucking crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone,
This is quite the trial.
can I have your attention? Thank
You're
you
not
all
a
for coming
judge.
here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Fantastic.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed
Pudding
those
and
women,
pie.
not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
I already took care of Georgie, so drop it. What do you mean you took care of him?
Is
He attacked
still
me.
out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead.
He attacked
So you
me.
see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
No,
We'll
just
deal
the
with it
charge.
later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned
Change it to
with.
conspiracy.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Alright, let's get to it.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order.
There you go.
Inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of
Multiple
Sheriff
times.
Bigby Wolf.
Hello.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie.
Yep.
Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Can't wait for this.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
I don't think that's true.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all
Boom.
know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its
Hooray.
citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
rack.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
Oh,
No
goody.
more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Sounds good. Let's see how it plays out. Don't uncuff
This is
him.
ridiculous.
No, it isn't. He will pay. Don't worry. The
You have
sheriff
the floor.
will ensure that.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women.
I
was
doubt
his
it.
business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Not true.
I
Well,
had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
I don't think he
I
did.
would never authorize such an act.
Why
Any
not?
of you actually believe this bullshit?
No.
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful?
Not
I answered
particularly.
questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Boom.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
You're not serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith. The way you manipulated her.
Nice to have
Do
you back,
really
Lawrence.
think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith
I'm
wanted
sorry,
to...
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distasteful job.
You son
Right,
of a...
and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Of course. Are you kidding me?
But
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Well,
Really?
I would deposit that they're both
What
problems.
about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway.
This is a really
Nowhere
weird
else to
trial.
turn, she came to me for help.
And look what it
And
got
what
her.
did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours.
At exorbitant prices.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
Boom.
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
I think you'll find it is.
Wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he did.
Made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Also, the Crooked Man sucks.
And
Just
so
pointing
does
that
the
out.
sheriff.
Boom. Hello.
Yeah,
Nice to meet
right.
you.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
She's not
You would
wrong.
go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Hello. Bigby wins.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now.
Well, except Bluebeard, maybe.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
And victory has been achieved. Bigby wins. It's 1-0. Go away, Crooked Man.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Do you have any evidence of
The
this?
sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
a confession that nobody heard.
Yep, that's
Now,
true.
I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Fantastic.
I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
No.
Yes. Of course. Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
I'll tell you
what?
this. The
How
man...
about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He
The man
was
is good with
beaten to
words.
mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It
Gotcha
was for his
there.
own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It's simply never...
No, you order them taken care of, which
Georgie
really is
killed
the same
Faith and
thing.
Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
To
me.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny?
As
Not
opposed to
me.
you.
Who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction?
Are you
Who
kidding
will
me?
dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens?
The sad thing
Who
is,
will
this might
protect
actually
you
work.
from the big bad wolf?
I'm the sheriff,
will be
asshole.
Bigby! Miss White!
Hello.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why
She
don't
has
you
a right.
take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
You're more than welcome to.
Kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
Boom.
You probably don't remember me.
I doubt it
I
somehow.
don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line.
Evidence.
We couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How's that for evidence?
I found Vivian's body.
Hello.
Did you kill her?
She
Did
killed
he?
herself? No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa. My name is Nerissa.
This is going to be fun.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I
No,
was
it
in
isn't.
the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
How's this for
You're
evidence?
going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
This sounds like evidence to me, crooked man.
Looks like we found our evidence.
I was just think the same thing.
He's guilty.
Good
Yes,
enough
he
for
is.
me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
We can't descend to
You're all
street
rats,
justice.
Fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
Well, it's not your
So
problem,
quick to
crooked
latch
man.
onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
That's not really how it
You
works.
take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Thank you.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody.
That's true.
We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
Justice, ladies and gentlemen.
Clearly, we're
Not
having
revenge.
trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So
Clearly.
I
This
think
is going nowhere.
Shut up,
someone
Bluebeard.
needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, Snow should decide what we do with him. She's gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so...
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
Well, the
What
other
about
one isn't
Bigby?
here.
What about him?
He
Hey.
was appointed. He's the only official representative, really.
Thank
He
you.
should be the judge.
That is true. I am sheriff.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
He's got you
Okay.
there.
Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow,
Just do what you think is right.
This is about justice, not about revenge. I'm not going to kill you.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Okay. You're not really worrying me here, Crooked Man.
There you are.
Hello.
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Into the cell you go, my friend.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait,
you can't be
what he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This
Wait.
isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Let's do it. This is not about revenge. This is about justice. And we have dispensed justice here today. The north wind blows. That's the trophy.